Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on RiverBend Springs. Hey, today it's August. Good deal. Last episode we had a big old tornado come through, but luckily we survived. Looks like they got the field replaced. That's a good deal. But other than that, I think we got our wheat done. So let's take a look here. Yep, time to pick up the canola. So we'll get that picked up and put in somewhere, not sure. Definitely doing some oil. And yeah, so other than that, we'll have to go ahead and run around, get everything delivered, go pick up our wool, deliver it to the spinnery, pick up some wood, deliver it to the museum, deliver some wool over here to this, and whatever wood we have left over here to the playground. And as I was looking at some of that stuff the other day, before we ended, I was like, okay, well good, we missed out on the wood. We didn't have to worry about it because we didn't have any sitting out here, but I think that tree is sitting in the way of it actually spawning out, yeah. So, looks like we have almost 4, once the wood planks long come along, so we'll have 4 pallets of items here. And yeah, 4,000 liters of wood in there. We're going to try to get that tree pushed in there, or cut up some way we can do that. Yeah, so let's see, we got chickens coming up August. Nope, not quite yet. I don't think we have anything quite ready to sell yet. Let's see here. Nope, September for water. Really? I don't know why water's on here. But whatever. Goat cheese, August, October. I keep saying August. Alright. Let's get our combine going. We parked it in here for the storm. But all our straw bales are pretty well soaked. There we go. Pull this down the road so we can get outside of our house here with all the beams and everything for the fence posts. So we'll come down here and hook up right here on the corner of the property here. Alright, get it unfolded. You not see this guy here? Wow. Just go right over your car. Okay, go on. Yep. Alrighty, well, turn around here. There we go. I don't know why I hadn't turned that sharp. Man, missed out on all that. Alright, goodness me. Yep, there we go. Alright. Pulling in the canola. Pretty good sized field. We'll probably have to drop out some here halfway through, but yeah. I processed this pretty quick like because it's going to eat up a lot of the canola. As we're doing that, probably need to try to get the truck going. We also need something to pick up our canola here. So the truck's going to run around, like I said, pick up all the items. I need to check on the animals and whatnot. Yeah, so I think probably what we'll just do though is just go ahead and do this and then wait and see if we need the truck. We probably will. And then we're going to go ahead and take a drive around the whole countryside and get everything picked up and delivered. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it for today because the canola is just going to be picked up and delivered. Probably try to do some kind of canola oil. Get that running through our oil mill. So yeah, there we go. Let's just go ahead and get this taken care of. Alright, now we're here. So, what I want to do is probably release everything. So, there we go. And we need to take out the planks. Let's take this out, set it there. Yep, we need this. Boom. We're at 90, or 94 I guess is about what, whoa. Okay, well that's one way to get everything out. Planks, sure. And a little bit to there. Roof plates low. Nope. Let's see. We want. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Who did this? Alright, okay. Yep, somewhere in here is some more planks. Pretty sure we had like 5 of them ready to go. Ah, there they are. Okay. Alright, so there's that, and it's in here, here, here. Nope, this one here. Okay. There we go, a little bit of juggling here. There we go, planks 49.68. We got 49.65. Awesome. 1 liter off. Okay. Wood beams, planks long. Doing okay. We'll have to see what the next step takes us to. But hopefully the planks will be done here soon. And we'll have another planks at home that's going to be created pretty shortly. So yeah, let's get all this stuff loaded back in the truck. Okay, let's see. Well, that's not good. Alright, gotta do it myself. Alright, here we are coming into the rope factory. Yep, good dealio. And anything for us? Absolutely not. How far are we though? Okay, not too bad. We'll shoot. Alright. Hopefully that'll be a pretty good delivery though for the cotton. For the wool. Need some cotton. So alright, let's go deliver the rest of this stuff. Alright, here we are at the playground. Some things are going. Yeah, pretty much just needs rope. Got plenty of fabric in here. Planks long, wood beams, and planks. So, I don't know. Maybe we need to hold off on delivering anything. Materials missing. Planks and planks long. Well, we need some planks for sure. And we're working on it. See if this makes it a little happier. Yep, who knows. Alright, well, yeah, so that's our day so far. We're back up to 128,000. Oh, look at there. But we got some big JD. Don't need that. Alright. And let's see here. Field's done. We could move some oil, some canola over, get that working. Got plenty of wood in here. Alright, let's hook up our little trailer and we'll deliver some canola over to our mill here so that I can get to processing. Yep, fill it up. Who knows, I might still have canola left in there. And let's just check real quick here. Yeah, 29,000 liters, so yeah, we're really pretty good on that. So we could probably just sell the canola. Nothing else we can do with it. We really need to make about 300,000 so we can buy the grain mill, and that way we can start doing some more bread. Speaking of bread, I think we got tons of bread ready to go. Bakery. Yeah, we got 14,000 liters of bread sitting there inside the storage area. So we still probably have like 8 or 10 pallets sitting outside. So we got good on bread. Yeah, so really I think we're doing pretty good here. We just need some money to help move these things a little bit further along. Really kind of waiting for the trees to develop, I guess. Don't know if we want to leave that there or not. Alright, well, I think that's probably about it for today. So if I want to move forward, let's see how you guys doing. Got water. It says 0 liters of meadow. If I look in here on the animals though, oh, 0 liters. So maybe they're just eating it all. Okay, well, maybe we need to get some hay put in there. Okay, I've got a plan. So, first let's do this. No. Contracts, stone picking. We need some more stone, so let's go ahead and accept that contract. Okay, and our tractor's right there. We'll get that hooked up to the stone picker and head that out there so he can go ahead and process that and bring it back home. So let's go ahead and get that over there situated and get him out. Then the next step we're going to do is I think I want to push for the grain mill, which is 288,000. We're almost halfway there. We have a lot of wood we need to sell. So once we sell all that wood, it'll get us really close. So we'll go ahead and sell the wood there at the playground. And like I said, we've got that little bit of planks sitting there at our own wood mill. We'll go ahead and get that sold. And there's another long plank getting ready to come out as well. So we'll go ahead and get that sold. Then we can run over to our other wood mill and pick up whatever we have left there and get that sold over there at the playground, because I think they're going to be needing some wood over there on that side. So let's go ahead and let me run this guy up there and start to work on the stone picking, and then we'll go ahead and sell the wood and see where we're at, see if that plan could come out. Maybe not this time, but hopefully soon. Maybe we'll take out a loan and go ahead and buy the grain mill, so that way we can go ahead and get things moving, get some things delivered there, such as our wheat and barley and oats. I think we have the oil mill we'll just have to hold off on, mostly because the grain mill we can push off onto making some bread. If we did the oil mill is on the complete opposite side of the map, so we'd really need to place it somewhere on our own land to be able to make that more functional for us. Alright, so that's the plan. Let's see what happens here. Alright, there we go. That project is complete. So let's go ahead and empty this out. 1,763 stones. Liters of stones. So not much, but you know, hey, every little bit helps, I guess. Just don't really want to put in 500,000 just to get some stones out of it. And some cement items, so there we go. going to be a lot cheaper just to go ahead and buy the stuff and get paid back as best we can. And invest our money wisely in other places, such as a grain mill. Speaking of which, there we go. Alright, there we go. So 68,000. Brings our total up to almost 200,000 right there. So just another 88, yeah, about 90. Over 90. We'll have it. So let's go back. I think I want to grab one of those little wood pallets and take it back over to the museum so we can finish out its processing, because I think we need just one more. Do we need one more or two more? Just because that extra little decimal fraction piece that we need. So let's go ahead and grab it, and we'll see if the long planks are done as well. We'll grab those and take those all the way over there as well. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. Done. And 989. Okay. Let's see. Anything else we need to do? Crops looking good. Done. Yeah, let's see what else we have. If we do the grain mill, let's just check it out here. Yeah, canola, oats, 18,000. Wheat, 20,000. So we really need some barley and more oats. Yeah, so our next field, that field right there, we're going to do barley, oats. I think now's the time to probably get that stuff ready. Next month. Yeah, next month we'll get the wheat and barley going. We'll do that in our bigger fields. They're open anyway. Yeah, so it'll probably much be that field and that field. So maybe wheat again there, or some barley here, or vice versa. Yeah, probably more wheat there, barley up here, field 8. Alright, let's see. $997, $998, $999. There we go. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's take these on over there. To the museum. Actually, we might stop by. Let's take a look real quick here. Again, at our sawmill here. Yep, 800s. Probably a little bit while before those come back out. So I say, see what happens when I drive over there a little closer. Tree. Ooh. Alright, to the museum unless I see that wood's about ready to pop out. Alright, back in here to the old museum. There we go, 11,000 even, sweet. 208,000 total. And let's just see here. Planks, 44.23. We have 54.21. Sweet. So that was the extra little bit that we needed. So we're just kind of waiting on that to process through to see what the next step's going to be. Alright, let's also check. We delivered some stones. Make sure that's working here. Nope, what do we want it to go to? We got roof plates. I think we'll just do whatever we can to get something output here. $7.89 for cement bags. Roof plates. Well, we'll go with the roof plates because just in case we need those. What the heck, we'll just do both. Alright, there we go. Both running. Great. So, I don't know, I think that's probably about it. So hit that like and subscribe, appreciate it very much. We'll catch you next time here on RiverBend Springs.